Valerie.
And I'm Natasha. We're a small team of product marketing managers for YouTrack and Hub.
And welcome to our board. We manage all the activities related to the marketing for YouTrack and Hub using this board. We follow a kind of Scrum methodology, but with our own blend of spices. I used to have seasonal sprints like fall and summer when I was the only PMM in YouTrack and Hub. When we became a team of 2 people, we started to generate more tasks and switched to monthly sprints.
Our board is different from the boards used by product teams because we interact with various operational teams like product development, design, developer advocates, web, internet marketing, and research. It requires tracking tasks related to one activity in multiple projects. Many of these projects have their own set of states. That's why we merge several states into one column on our board. This way we combine similar states of different projects into one column.
We put open, waiting, and submitted issues in the first column and resolve issues when the task is fixed. We create separate swim lanes to organize the tasks that are required for a specific marketing activity, like launching a campaign, releasing a new version, publishing a series of blog posts, or building a partnership. These major efforts are shown as swim lanes and are identified by issues that are assigned the feature or epic type. Sometimes it takes several sprints to finish a swim lane. We also keep uncategorized cards to track separate tasks that are not related to any major activity.
The board's configuration is pretty tricky as we track issues from 20 projects on the board, including marketing, YouTrack, Hub, design, and websites, which has its own set of values for the state field. For example, some projects use done instead of fixed. We manually assign issues to the sprint because we only take issues related to YouTrack and Hub from this whole bunch of projects. We initiate a lot of the tasks that we assign to other teams, so we normally create them right on the board.
We use the backlog to track our plans for the future. Whenever we have an idea, we add it to the backlog and then decide whether to take it for the next sprint or leave it for a later date. The backlog search query filters issues from the marketing project that are assigned to the YouTrack and Hub subsystems. We split activities between the 2 of us by swim lanes. So I work on my swim lane and Natasha works on hers. Each of us defines the scope of activities for the epic task and creates all the appropriate issues for herself and other people involved.
When we start working on a task, we just pull the cards from the open column and drag it to the in progress column. The same thing happens to the cards assigned to other people. They change the state from open to in progress when they take a task. Everybody seems to want to use their own label for the feedback stage of the process, which is fine. We just merge the wait for reply, in a review, to be proofread, and to be reviewed states into one column.
As a card swims across the board, it's usually reassigned several times. For example, when I finish writing the text for a blog post, I move it to the to be proofread state and assign it to our editor. The new assignee is notified about the assignment, and at the same time we can see the progress on our board. When the text is proofread or review is done, the editor moves the card to the ready column and reassigns it back to me. When the post is published, the card gets to the final destination, which is done.
When all the tasks that are assigned to the swim lane are done, we resolve the swim lane issue, collapse it, and move it to the bottom of the board.
That's our recipe for tracking marketing activities on the board.
If you want to taste it, make your own boards following the recipe in this blog post.
Buon appetito!